Hey, listen up for a second, because this one might stop you cold. Patricia was just 68 years old. She was standing in her kitchen on a normal Tuesday morning, reaching for her favorite coffee mug like she'd done 1,000 times before. No chest pain, no clutching her heart, no Hollywood-style drama. One second, she was fine. The next, she was face down on the tile floor. Gone in under 4 minutes. The paramedics got there fast, but it was already too late. When they looked around her kitchen, they saw 5 pill bottles lined up neat on the counter, all of them prescribed by her doctors, all filled at the pharmacy just 2 weeks earlier. The same kind of pills millions of folks over 60 take every single day, thinking they're doing the right thing for their health. The autopsy told a story that changes everything most people believe about safe medications. Her arteries weren't clogged like you'd expect, only mild blockages, nothing that should have killed her. What actually took her life was something far sneakier, something happening right now inside medicine cabinets all across the country, something that turns ordinary prescriptions into silent threats for anyone over 60. The toxicology report showed 5 medications in her blood at dangerous interaction levels. Not an overdose, not misuse, just the exact doses her doctors told her to take. But here's the part nobody talks about. After 60, your body processes pills completely differently than it did at 40 or 50. Your liver slows down 30 to 40%. Your kidneys lose filtering power every year. Your heart has less reserve strength. Put common medications together in that changed body, and you can create a chemical storm your system just can't handle. I've watched this pattern repeat for years in people who trusted the system completely. And after Patricia's case, I dug deep into the studies that don't make the evening news. What I found is scary, but also fixable. There's a hidden epidemic right now killing folks over 60, not from the usual heart disease everyone blames, but from the very pills they take to stay healthy. The research is in the top medical journals, yet most people never hear about it because a $500 billion industry has zero interest in shining a light on it. Here's what should wake you up. The 5 medication types that played a role in Patricia's death are probably sitting in your cabinet or your parents' cabinet right now. They're advertised on TV during the evening news. Doctors hand them out like they're candy at routine checkups. Everyone calls them essential, but when you look at the hard data on how they hit bodies over 60, the evidence is crystal clear, and it's not pretty. After 60, your liver and kidneys don't clear drugs the way they used to. Medications build up longer than they should. Your heart has less reserve. Your blood vessels get more sensitive to inflammation. These age-related shifts plus certain common pills create a perfect storm that most standard medical advice still ignores. Let me walk you through the 5 categories one by one, exactly how they quietly raise heart attack and stroke risk after 60, and most important, what you can actually do about it starting today. First one is going to surprise a lot of you because it's the most prescribed heart protection pill on the planet. Statins, atorvastatin, simvastatin, and rosuvastatin, the cholesterol-lowering drugs that doctors push as must-haves for almost everyone over 60. Patricia had been on 40 milligrams of atorvastatin for 3 years. Her cardiologist told her she'd need it for life. What almost nobody explains is that statins block an enzyme that also makes coenzyme Q10, the fuel your heart cells need to produce energy. Studies show statins can drop CoQ10 levels by up to 40% in just 30 days. Your heart literally starts running on empty. Over time, that energy shortage can lead to muscle damage in the heart itself. In older adults, this can quietly turn into heart failure that gets blamed on aging. On top of that, statins raise the chance of type 2 diabetes by around 48% in people over 60. Then the doctor adds diabetes meds, blood pressure meds, and suddenly you're in a cycle of more and more pills. Patricia had developed diabetes about 18 months on statins, but nobody connected the dots.
The good news, you don't have to stay on them forever if they're not truly needed. Work with a careful doctor to taper slowly while adding high-quality CoQ10, 100 to 200 milligrams a day, magnesium, and healthy fats from olive oil, avocado, and wild fish. Many folks over 60 actually do better with naturally higher cholesterol levels. Research shows they often live longer and keep sharper minds. Second one is something 84% of people over 60 pop like candy because it's sold over the counter and feels harmless. I'm talking about NSAIDs, ibuprofen, naproxen, diclofenac, the everyday pain pills for arthritis, headaches, or just feeling stiff. Patricia was taking 600 milligrams of ibuprofen 3 times a day for her knees. Here's what happens inside the body. These drugs block prostaglandins that protect the lining of your arteries and help your kidneys balance fluid and blood pressure. Block them and you get sudden spikes in blood pressure, fluid retention, and higher clot risk. One study found that just 7 days of ibuprofen raised heart attack risk by 78% in folks over 65. When you mix NSAIDs with blood pressure meds or diuretics, a combo tons of older adults take, the kidneys can get overloaded fast. Patricia had that exact mix going on. It created swelling, higher pressure, and extra stress on her heart until it couldn't keep up. Safer route? Switch to high-absorption curcumin, 500 milligrams twice a day with black pepper, 2 to 3 grams of wild fish oil, and simple things like heat, ice, or gentle movement. These calm inflammation without hammering your heart or kidneys. Now we get to the fourth one, a blood pressure medication that 52% of people over 60 take because doctors call it gentle and effective. Calcium channel blockers, amlodipine, diltiazem, and nifedipine. Patricia was on 10 milligrams of amlodipine. These pills force your arteries to relax, but your body fights back by speeding up the heart rate, a reflex called tachycardia that wears out an older heart faster. Over time, it can push you toward heart failure. Ankle swelling, dizziness when you stand up, and falls become common side effects that get brushed off as normal aging. Patricia had both swelling and 2 recent falls that nobody linked back to the medication. Studies that don't get much attention show long-term use raises heart failure risk by about 65% in folks over 65. When mixed with beta blockers or other blood pressure drugs, the heart can slow too much, especially at night. Natural options that actually work? More leafy greens and avocados for potassium, magnesium glycinate, 400 to 600 milligrams, hawthorn berry, aged garlic extract, and daily deep breathing. These relax blood vessels without the rebound racing heart. The fifth and maybe most dangerous one for sudden problems is ACE inhibitors, lisinopril, enalapril, ramipril. 67% of older adults are on them. Doctors love them because they're supposed to protect the kidneys and heart. Patricia took 20 milligrams of lisinopril every day. Here's the hidden trap. These drugs make it harder for your kidneys to get rid of potassium. In younger people, that's usually fine. After 60, with kidneys already working at 50 to 70% capacity, potassium can creep up silently until it stops the heart. Patricia's level was 6.8 on the morning she died, high enough to cause sudden cardiac arrest with 0 warning. They can also cause a nagging dry cough that hides early heart failure, and in rare cases, a swelling reaction called angioedema that can close your airway fast. If you're on one, ask for regular potassium checks every 3 months. Safer, natural blood pressure helpers include hibiscus tea, celery seed extract, and the lifestyle steps we already talked about. The real killer in Patricia's case wasn't any single pill. It was all 5 working together, what doctors call polypharmacy. Each medication alone might have been okay, but stacked on an aging body, they multiply the danger. Statins starved her heart of energy, NSAIDs hurt her kidneys, the stomach pill blocked nutrients, the calcium blocker made her heart race, the ACE inhibitor pushed potassium sky high. Together, they created a chemical storm her system couldn't survive. A major 2024 study in one of the top medical journals found that taking 5 or more medications raises heart attack and stroke risk by 340% in people over 65. That's not a small bump, that's a massive red flag. You don't have to stay stuck in that cycle. Take your full medication list, prescriptions, over-the-counter stuff, even supplements, to your next appointment. Ask the tough questions. Is this still necessary? What are the risks at my age? Are there safer options? A good doctor will work with you on a slow de-prescribing plan. While you're doing that, support your heart naturally. Eat more wild fish, vegetables, olive oil, and avocados. Add the key supplements we mentioned: CoQ10, magnesium, omega-3s, B vitamins. Walk every day. Manage stress. Find a practitioner who looks for root causes instead of just adding more pills. Patricia didn't have this information. She trusted the system completely and paid the ultimate price. You now have it. If this hit home, hit the like button so more people over 60 see it. Subscribe and turn on notifications because we're going to keep exposing the stuff the big companies don't want you knowing. Drop a comment and tell me which of these 5 surprised you most, or share if you or someone you love has dealt with side effects. Your story could save another life. And please share this video with at least one person over 60 who's taking multiple pills. You could literally give them the knowledge that changes everything. True protection doesn't come from another prescription bottle. It comes from understanding what's really happening in your body and making smarter choices. You've got the power, starting right now. Take care of yourself today. Your heart will thank you.